Hello, dear students. Welcome back in class 9 chemistry. Students, I hope that you all are fine and you all are studying sincerely. Well, today in part 7b of chapter 3, Atoms and Molecules, we will do some more numericals related to the mole concept. Students, in the previous video, we discussed example 3.3 and its related numericals given in back exercise of this chapter. Now let's discuss examples 3.4 and 3.5 and the numericals related to it. So be ready with your pen and notebook to solve these numericals side by side. First of all, see example 3.4 given on page number 42 of chapter 3 in your NCERT science textbook. Calculate the mass of the following. Number 1, 0.5 mole of nitrogen gas, that is mass from mole of molecules, and number 2, 0.5 mole of nitrogen atoms, mass from mole of atoms. Now let's find out the solution of these examples. First, calculate the mass of 0.5 mole of nitrogen gas. Nitrogen gas means nitrogen molecule which consists of two atoms of nitrogen. So what is given in this numerical? Number of moles of nitrogen gas, that is small n, is given, whose value is 0.5. And what we have to find out? We have to find out small m, that is mass of 0.5 moles of N2 gas. And what is the formula to be used to calculate mass? Yes, I'm sure you all are now well versed with all formulae. So formula is small n is equal to small m upon capital M, that is given mass divided by molar mass. But here you have to calculate small m, so you can either put the values of small n and capital M directly in this formula, or you can derive the formula by cross multiplying n with m. You can get the value of small m. By this formula, small m is equal to small n into capital M. Capital M is molar mass. Molar mass, how can you calculate molar mass of nitrogen gas? That is by multiplying the number of atoms in nitrogen molecule with its atomic mass. So how many number of atoms of nitrogen molecule are there? Yes, 2. And what is its atomic mass? Yes, it is 14. So multiply 2 with 14, you will get 28 grams the molar mass of nitrogen gas. Now put the values of small n and small m either in this formula directly or in this formula, and multiply number of moles of N2 gas with its molar mass, that is 0.5 with 28, and the mass of 0.5 nitrogen gas molecules comes out to be 14 gram. So it's very simple. You have to apply this formula and calculate the mass of 0.5 moles of nitrogen gas. Now look at the second example, 0.5 mole of nitrogen atoms. Now this time you have to calculate the mass of 0.5 mole of nitrogen atoms. Students, here you have found the mass of 0.5 moles of nitrogen gas, which is a molecule. And now in this example you have to calculate the mass of 0.5 moles of nitrogen atom, that is mass from the mole of atom. So what is given here? Once again see, small n is given, that is number of moles of nitrogen atom, that is 0.5. And what we have to calculate? Mass of 0.5 mole of nitrogen atom. And what is the molar mass of nitrogen atom? That is capital M. It is 14 grams because it is atom. So we have to calculate the molar mass of an atom only. So what is atomic mass of nitrogen? Yes, it is 14 you all know. So molar mass comes out to be 14 grams. Now put the value of small n and capital M in this formula, and you can calculate the mass small m of 0.5 mole of nitrogen atom, number of moles 0.5, and molar mass of nitrogen atom is 14. Multiply both 0.5 with 14, and mass of 0.5 moles of nitrogen will comes out to be 7 grams. See part number 3. In this numerical, we have to calculate mass from 3.011 into 10 raised to power 23 number of nitrogen atoms. In the previous example, we calculated the mass from moles of atoms and moles of molecules. But here, we have to calculate the mass from number of atoms and number of molecules. Number of atoms in part 3 and number of molecules in part 4. So let's see how. Students, I am pretty sure that you have done these numericals in your notebook side by side. Now let's practice another examples. See part number 3. In this numerical, we have to calculate mass from 3.011 into 10 raised to power 23 number of nitrogen atoms. In the previous example, we calculated the mass from moles of atoms and moles of molecules. But here, we have to calculate the mass from number of atoms and number of molecules. Number of atoms in part 3 and number of molecules in part 4. Let's find out the solution of such numericals. See part 3 first, where the number of nitrogen atoms are given. So what is the number of nitrogen atoms given? That is 3.011 into 10 raised to power 23. Here the symbol N represents the number of nitrogen atoms, and this N represents the symbol of nitrogen atom. It is the number of nitrogen atom and it is the symbol of nitrogen atom. So how many number of nitrogen atoms are given? That is 3.011 into 10 raised to power 23. It is given in the numerical. This number is given in the numerical. It is the number of nitrogen atoms. And what we have to calculate? We have to calculate mass. Mass of 3.011 into 10 raised to power 23 atoms of nitrogen. So what is the formula to find out the mass? We know the formula, that is small m is equal to small n into capital M. Now students, in this formula, we have to calculate small m, but we don't know number of moles. Number of moles are not given. But we can get the value of capital M, that is molar mass, from atomic mass of nitrogen atom, that is 14 gram. So gram atomic mass of nitrogen atom is 14 gram. Now how can we calculate small n? We can calculate small n this time from the formula capital N divided by Avogadro number. So what is n given here? That is 3.011 into 10 raised to power 23. We have written over here. It is the value of n number, and we put the value of this n here, 3.011 into 10 raised to power 23 divided by Avogadro number. You know the value of Avogadro number. It is fixed value, that is 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23. So after putting the values of capital N and Avogadro number, we can get the number of moles. So on dividing 3.011 into 10 raised to power 23 with 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23, we get 1/2, that is 0.5 moles. 10 raised to power 23 is cancelled with 10 raised to power 23. 3.011 when divides with 6.022, it comes out to be 2 because 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6. So you can get the value from here 1 by 2, and 1 by 2 is equal to 0.5 moles. So what is the value of small n that comes out to be? That is 0.5 moles. Now put this value of small n in this formula as we have written here in this second last step. See here, n value is 0.5 multiplied by capital M molar mass, that is 14 grams, and on multiplying 0.5 with 14 you get 7 grams. So it means the mass of 3.011 into 10 raised to power 23 number of nitrogen atoms will be 7 grams. Now see part 4, where we have to calculate the mass of 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23 number of nitrogen molecules. In part 3, we calculated the mass of 3.011 into 10 raised to power 23 number of nitrogen atoms. And here we have to calculate the mass of 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23 nitrogen molecules. So what is given? Capital N, that is 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23, and what we have to find out? The small m. And which formula is to be used? That is small m is equal to small n into capital M. So students, again here we have to calculate small m, but we are not given small n value. We can find out the value of small n from this formula. Small n is equal to capital N divided by Avogadro number Na, and we can get the value of capital M from the molecular mass of N2, that is gram molecular mass, by multiplying the number of nitrogen atoms with its atomic mass. So there are 2 atoms of nitrogen, as we have calculated earlier also. 2 number of nitrogen atoms are multiplied by its atomic mass 14. So gram molecular mass, that is value of M, comes out to be 28 grams. We know the value of Avogadro number, that is 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23. So by putting the value of capital N and Avogadro number in this formula, we can get the value of small n, that is number of moles. So capital N is equal to 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23 divided by Avogadro number, which is also 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23. So 10 raised to power 23 is cancelled with 10 raised to power 23. 6.022 is cancelled with 6.022. So value comes out to be 1 by 1. It means number of moles is equal to 1 mole. So what we have to do? We have to put this value of small n in this formula. See in the second last step, small m is equal to small n multiplied by capital M. We have got the value of small n, that is 1 mole, and we have also got the value of capital M, that is 28 grams. So by putting these two values in formula, m is equal to small n into m, the value of mass comes out to be 28 grams. It means mass of 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23 number of nitrogen molecules is 28 grams. So students, practice these type of numericals again and again in your notebook. Now students, let's see example 3.5. Calculate the number of particles in each of the following. Number 1, calculate the number of particles in 40 grams of sodium atoms. Here you have to calculate the number of particles from mass given. In second, calculate the number of particles in 8 grams of oxygen molecules. Here you have to calculate the number of molecules from mass. And in part 3, calculate the number of particles in 0.1 mole of carbon atoms. Here you have to calculate the number of carbon atoms from given number of moles. So let's find out the solution of each part one by one. See part number 1. Calculate the number of particles in 46 grams of sodium atoms. Here we have to calculate number of sodium atoms from the mass given. So what is the mass of sodium atom, that is small m, given in this numerical? It is equal to 46 grams. What is the molar mass of sodium atom, that is capital M? It is equal to 23 grams. As we know that atomic mass of sodium is 23U, so gram atomic mass or molar mass of sodium atom, that is capital M, is also 23 grams. Now what is to be calculated in this numerical? The number of atoms of sodium, that is capital N. Students, tell me what is the formula to calculate the number of moles from number of atoms? Yes, you are right. It is small n is equal to capital N upon Avogadro number. And from this formula, we can calculate the number of atoms of sodium, that is capital N, by cross multiplying number of moles with Avogadro number. So formula comes out to be N is equal to small n multiplied by Avogadro number. But here in this formula, we have to calculate capital N. But we don't know the value of small n. Number of moles are not given. We know Avogadro number, whose value is 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23. But we don't know the number of moles. Then how can we calculate the number of moles? We can calculate the number of moles by applying the formula N is equal to small m divided by capital M, because mass is given. We know the value of small m and capital M. So by putting the value of small m upon capital M, we can calculate the number of moles. And this is multiplied by Avogadro number. So put the value of small m, that is 46 grams, divided by capital M, 23 grams, multiplied by Avogadro number 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23. So divide 46 by 23, 23 to the 46, and multiply 2 with this 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23, and number of atoms in 46 grams of sodium atoms will come out to be 12.044 into 10 raised to power 23 atoms. So in this way we can calculate the number of particles, here the number of sodium atoms, from its mass given. Right? Similarly, we can find out the number of molecules in 8 grams of oxygen molecules from its mass. See what is given? Mass of oxygen molecules, that is small m is given, 8 grams. And we can calculate the molar mass of oxygen molecule, that is capital M, by calculating its molecular mass. Means it is oxygen molecule, so 2 atoms of oxygen multiplied by its atomic mass. So what is the atomic mass of oxygen? That is 16U. So multiply 2 number of oxygen atoms by its atomic mass 16, and the value comes out to be 32 grams. So it is the molar mass of oxygen molecule. And what we have to find out? We have to find out the number of oxygen molecules, that is capital N. So what is the formula used to find out the number of oxygen molecules? Formula is capital N is equal to small n multiplied by Avogadro number Na. And this formula has come from this formula, that is small n is equal to capital N divided by Avogadro number. Now what you have to do? You have to put the values. But students, in this formula, you can see that capital N we have to find out. Small n we don't know. Avogadro number we know its value is fixed, that is 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23. So again, how can we calculate the number of moles? By applying this formula, n is equal to small m upon capital M, because its both values are given here. Small m is equal to 8 grams. Capital M of oxygen molecule is 32 grams. So by putting the value of small m upon capital M in this formula, multiplying it with the Avogadro number, that is 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23. Now divide 8 by 32. So 8 fours are 32. So value comes out to be 1 divided by 4 multiplied by Avogadro number. So divide 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23 by this 4, and the value comes out to be 1.51 into 10 raised to power 23 oxygen molecules which are present in 8 grams of oxygen molecules. So in this way we can calculate the number of oxygen molecules from the given mass of oxygen molecule. Right. Now see part 3. Calculate the number of particles in 0.1 mole of carbon atoms. Here you have to calculate the number of particles, mean number of carbon atoms from given moles of carbon atoms. So let's find out the solution of this part. So students, tell me what is given in this numerical. Yes, given is small n. Small n means number of moles of carbon atoms. And what is its value given? 0.1. So small n is equal to 0.1 moles of carbon atoms. And what we have to find out? We have to find out number of carbon atoms from 0.1 mole of carbon atoms. So which formula is to be used to calculate the number of carbon atoms? Yes, capital N is equal to small n multiplied by Avogadro number, that is Na. And this formula has come from small n is equal to capital N divided by Avogadro number, that is Na. Now what we have to do? We have to put the values of small n, that is 0.1, and Avogadro number, that is 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23. So multiply 0.1 or 1 by 10 by Avogadro number, that is 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23. Students, you can subtract this 0 from this 10 raised to power 23 and the value will come out to be 6.022 into 10 raised to power 22 carbon atoms. So this is the value of capital N, that is number of carbon atoms in 0.1 moles of carbon atoms, that is 6.022 into 10 raised to power 22. Right. Now let's see question number 2 given as blueprint question on page number 42. Which has more number of atoms, 100 grams of sodium or 100 grams of iron? Given is atomic mass of sodium, that is Na, is equal to 23, unified mass U, and atomic mass of iron Fe is equal to 56 U. So let's find out the solution of this numerical. In this side we have taken the case of 100 grams of sodium, and this side we have taken the case of 100 grams of iron. Now to solve the numerical, what is the first step? First step is to see what is given in the statement. So what is given in the statement? 100 grams of sodium means mass of sodium is given, that is 100 grams. And what is the molar mass or gram atomic mass of sodium? That is 23 gram, which is calculated from the atomic mass of sodium, that is 23 U. And what we have to calculate? We have to calculate the number of sodium atoms in 100 grams. Now which formula is to be used to calculate the number of sodium atoms in 100 grams? Yes, it is capital N is equal to small n multiplied by Avogadro number. Students, again you can see that capital N we have to calculate and Avogadro number value we already know, that is 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23. But we are not given the value of small n, that is number of moles. Then how can we calculate the value of small n? We can calculate the value of small n from the formula n is equal to small m divided by capital M, because small m we know and capital M we also know, and multiply it with Avogadro number. So what we have to do? We have to put the values now. What is the value of small m? That is 100 grams. What is the value of capital M? That is 23 grams. So multiply 100 by 23 with Avogadro number, that is Na. Students, you can put value of Avogadro number, that is 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23 here, or you can simply keep Na as such, because we have to find out which has more number of atoms, 100 grams of sodium or 100 grams of iron. So divide 100 by 23, you will get the value 4.34 Avogadro number. You can multiply 4.34 with the 6.022 into 10 raised to power 22, or you can simply write 4.34 Avogadro number, that is Na. So in this way you get number of sodium atoms in 100 grams of sodium. Now let's see number of atoms in 100 grams of iron. Again, what is given? Small m. Small m means mass of iron, that is 100 gram. And what is the molar mass or gram atomic mass of iron? Yes, it is 56 gram, which is calculated from the atomic mass of iron, that is 56 U. Now again, how can we calculate number of atoms in 100 grams of iron? Yes, by the formula capital N is equal to small n multiplied by Avogadro number. Again, we know the value of Avogadro number, but we are not given the value of small n, that is number of moles in 100 grams of iron. So we can calculate it by applying the formula n is equal to small m divided by capital M and multiply it with Avogadro number. So here what is the value of small m? That is 100 grams. And what is the value of capital M? Yes, it is 56 grams. Multiply by Avogadro number. Again, you can keep Na, that is Avogadro number, as such, or you can write the value of Avogadro number. Now on dividing 100 by 56, it will come out to be 1.78 Avogadro number. You can multiply 1.78 with Avogadro number, that is 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23, and get the number of atoms in 100 grams of iron. Now students, you can compare which has more number of atoms, 100 grams of sodium or 100 grams of iron. Yes, it is clear from these values that 100 grams of sodium has more number of atoms, that is 4.34 Avogadro number, than 100 grams of iron. Now students, let's solve one more similar numerical given in back exercise on page number 44 as question number 10. Calculate the number of molecules of sulfur S8 present in 16 grams of solid sulfur. So let's do this numerical. Students, tell me what is given in this statement. Yes, the value of small m means the mass of sulfur S8 is given, which is equal to 16 gram. And what is the molar mass of sulfur S8? That is capital M. It is 8 multiplied by 32 grams. 8 means this sulfur molecule contains 8 atoms of sulfur, and it is multiplied with its atomic mass, that is 32 grams. Atomic mass of sulfur is 32. So 8 multiplied by 32 gives the molar mass of sulfur S8 as 256 grams. So given mass of sulfur S8, that is small m, is 16 grams. and molar mass of sulfur S8, that is capital M, is 256 grams. Avogadro number, we know its value, that is 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23 molecules. Now what we have to calculate? We have to calculate the number of molecules of sulfur S8 present in 16 grams of solid sulfur. So how it can be calculated? Which formula is to be used? Yes, it is capital N is equal to small n multiplied by Avogadro number. Again, we know the value of Avogadro number, but we are not given the number of moles of sulfur. So how can we calculate the small n, that is number of moles? We can calculate from formula N is equal to small m divided by capital M. So small m value is 16 grams and capital M value is 256 grams. Now divide 16 by 256 and multiply its value with this Avogadro number, that is 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23. Students, do this calculation in your notebook and tally your answer from this slide, and final value of n comes out to be 3.76 into 10 raised to power 22. It means 3.76 into 10 raised to power 22 molecules of sulfur are present in 16 grams of solid sulfur. So practice this numerical once again in your notebook. Now students, let's see the question number 11, which is the last question given on page number 44 in your back exercise. Calculate the number of aluminium ions present in 0.051 gram of aluminium oxide. One hint is given: the mass of an ion is the same as that of an atom of the same element. Atomic mass of aluminium is equal to 27 U. Students, you have to solve this numerical in the same way as you have solved the previous examples. So let's find out the solution of this numerical. First of all, again see what is given in this statement. The given is the value of small m, that is mass of aluminium oxide with chemical formula Al2O3. Mass of aluminium oxide Al2O3, that is small m, is equal to 0.051 gram. This value is given in the statement. So second step is to calculate the molar mass of aluminium oxide Al2O3, that is capital M. So its molar mass is calculated by calculating the molecular mass. And you know how to calculate the molecular mass of this compound? Yes. See, in this compound Al2O3, there are 2 atoms of aluminium and 3 atoms of oxygen. So multiply 2 atoms of aluminium with its atomic mass 27. So what is atomic mass of aluminium? That is 27. And multiply 3 atoms of oxygen with its atomic mass 16. So atomic mass of oxygen is 16. Now add the atomic mass of all these atoms and the value comes out to be 102 grams. So molar mass of aluminium oxide, that is capital M, will come out to be 102 grams. Do these calculations side by side in your notebook. Then calculate the number of molecules of aluminium oxide Al2O3 denoted by capital N in 0.051 grams. So which formula is used to calculate the number of molecules of aluminium oxide? Yes, it is capital N is equal to small n multiplied by Avogadro number. Then again here we know the value of Avogadro number, but number of moles of aluminium oxides are not given. So we can calculate the value of small n by this formula small m divided by capital M. So value of small m is given in the statement, that is 0.051, and value of capital M we have calculated as 102 grams. So multiply it with 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23. Do the calculations in your notebook, and the value comes out to be, value of this n comes out to be 3.011 into 10 raised to power 23 molecules of aluminium oxide. Students, here we have calculated the number of molecules of aluminium oxide present in 0.051 gram. But what we have to calculate? We have to calculate the number of aluminium ions present in 0.05 grams of aluminium oxide. So you can see that the formula of aluminium oxide is Al2O3. So you can see that how many aluminium ions are present in this formula, that is Al2. Al2 represent that there are 2 aluminium ions present in Al2O3, and we have to calculate the number of aluminium ions present in 0.051 grams of aluminium oxide. So we have calculated the number of molecules of aluminium oxide in 0.051. Now how can we calculate the number of aluminium ions in 0.051 grams of aluminium oxide? What we have to do, simply we know that there are 2 aluminium ions present in Al2O3. We just multiply 2 number of aluminium ions with this value, and on multiplying we can get the total number of aluminium ions present in 0.051 grams of aluminium oxide. So on multiplying 2 with 3.011 into 10 raised to power 20, the total number of aluminium ions present in 0.051 grams of aluminium oxide will come out to be 6.022 into 10 raised to power 20 ions. So students, you have to do these calculations in your notebook and practice all these numericals again in your notebook, because practice makes a man perfect. So students, this is all for today's lecture. Thank you and have a nice day.